What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Now if you are new here, hi, hello, my name is Amanda and it's nice to meet you. Now for today's video, we're actually going to be doing a very chilled and relaxed makeup look today. But what's exciting about it is that I'm going to be doing a full face of all Ulta beauty makeup. Now, if you guys didn't know, I did recently go to America a couple of weeks ago and I specifically went into Ulta to find makeup products that you can't find in Australia at all. Now, I will say I have used a couple of these items already since I've been back and I love them. So I'm very excited to show you guys the makeup look that we're going to create today. Now, if you guys want to see the final end product, definitely keep on watching. But without further ado, let's just get into this video. I will say I did spend a little bit of coin on this drop, so I'm just looking at my receipt now and I spent $200 on everything that we have here today. I don't know if you guys can see this, but I have kind of a big receipt here, so I kind of went ham on everything, to be honest. The first item that we're going to play with today is skincare. So the first one that I have is this baby. So this is the Supergoop Play Everyday Lotion SPF 30. Now, if you guys know me and you've been watching me for a little bit, you know that I am very passionate about my skincare and my top product to use is sunscreen. So as soon as I saw this, I had to pick it up. I've heard amazing things about Supergoop. I'm sure you guys have as well on social media. But this stuff is honestly worth the hype in my opinion. Like I said, it's SPF 30. It has sunflower extract as well. And what I love about this is that it is not sticky or heavy on the skin at all. It has a really nice kind of light but very hydrating and moisturizing consistency to it. I feel like when you put it on, it just gives you this beautiful glow from within. I honestly use this like with makeup or without, honestly, but it's just such a nice product to have. So I've just got a little dollop on my hand here and we're just gonna rub this in. Now it does have like a sunscreen kind of scent to it as well, but it's not heavy whatsoever. It actually smells really, really nice. Yeah, we're just gonna put that on our skin just to prep. Now, as you can see already, it just has this really beautiful glow, which I'm absolutely obsessed with. So now that we have put our sunscreen on our face, we're gonna go in with primer now. And let me just say, Ulta had so many primers to choose from, which made it so difficult to choose, which is why I had to get 3. So the first one that I have is the Milani Supercharged Dewy Primer. Now this one has ginseng as well as citrus extracts. Now I have used this one already and it's absolutely incredible. It literally smells like a fresh bag of oranges, which is my favorite thing ever. The next one that I have is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Glotion. Now this one is meant to be kind of like a little dupe for the Charlotte Tilbury like Flawless Filter Foundation. And then I also have the E.L.F. Power Grip Primer. Now this one is also meant to be a dupe for the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. So we've got some really good options here today. I've already used the Milani one so far. So out of these two, I think I'm gonna go in with the E.L.F. Power Grip Primer. Okay, now straight off the back, it has a very kind of thin, like blue sticky consistency, which is very similar to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. Now we're just going to focus this honestly mainly in the T-zone area. Straight away, it definitely has a little bit of like a thicker consistency. And already like I can feel my face getting quite tacky, so yeah, this definitely has a very similar feel to the Milk Primer. And I will say it is very cooling as well, which feels really, really good on the skin. Okay, so now that we have primed the skin, we're gonna go in with foundation now. And I did pick up 2 different ones from Ulta. One drugstore, one a little bit more high-end, and it's these 2 babies here. So the first one that I have is the Bare Minerals Original Liquid Mineral Foundation. Now this does say that it has SPF 20 sunscreen in it, which is very, very nice. I also have this one here. So this is the Neutrogena Healthy Skin Liquid Makeup with broad spectrum SPF 20 as well. As you guys couldn't tell, I love skincare in my makeup, so I feel like I'm gonna go in with the Bare Minerals one today, only because when I was speaking with the girl at Ulta, she really recommended this and she said that this was absolutely flawless on the skin. I'm just gonna put maybe about a pump or 2 on the brush like so, and we're just going to go in. Okay, yeah, I really love the color of this. As you guys can see, this foundation is absolutely beautiful. The color match is stunning. I really like how this is sitting on my skin. It's very luminous, very glowy. It has a very light finish to it as well. It doesn't really feel like I have foundation on, to be completely honest with you. This is, I'd say it's more of like a light to medium coverage, but it's definitely buildable. I would honestly wear this as my everyday foundation, honestly, and I really like that I can see like my natural features peeking through as well. I'm very happy that I was convinced to buy that foundation. So if you guys see that one, definitely pick it up because you will not be disappointed. Okay, so now that we have our foundation on, we're gonna go in and color correct. Now I did pick up the LA Girl Pro Conceal. Now I have seen this around all over like American YouTubers, and I've always wanted to try this, to be honest, but I'm literally just gonna put it in the darkest points of my eye, which is kind of like right here, like next to my eye. Peach is a really good color to color correct if you have dark under eyes, just to cancel out that discoloration. As you can see, I'm just lightly tapping underneath the eye. I don't really want to rub or tug under there, so I'm just going in very lightly, and so far it's going very well. It is very light, and it feels, again, like I don't really have anything underneath my eye. So now that I've done that, we're gonna go in with the concealer. Now for concealer, I have these two babies here. Now I have the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Creamy Concealer, and I also have the Kosas Super Creamy Brightening Concealer as well. Now, I have already used the ColourPop concealer, so I feel like I'm going to go in with the Kosas one today. Now, I've seen major hype on this concealer all over TikTok, so I had to get my hands on it. I do have the shade 5.50. Now, this is what the concealer looks like. Very aesthetic as well. It has a nice doe foot applicator too. You guys can see I'm literally just putting it on the inner parts of my eye as well as the outer edges. I'm just going to put some on the bridge of my nose, on my forehead, chin, and I also get quite a bit of redness around the edges of my nose, so I'm going to put that just here too. I'm hoping that this doesn't dry down fast. Straight away, just applying that concealer, it was so creamy and so smooth to the touch. Okay guys, can we just take a moment? That just blended out like an absolute dream. I am kind of shook actually. This is such a beautiful concealer. It's very light, very creamy, and very buttery. It has really good coverage considering how thin it feels, and that just really brought the face back to life. I feel like I love this stuff. I can see why it's such a hype on social media right now. That is stunning. I'm gonna go in and set the under eyes, and I have this one here. So this is the E.L.F. Halo Glow setting powder, and I do have the shade Light here. Now I'll show you what it looks like. That is just the packaging, very light and compact. Let's just go in. I just have a little tapered brush here, and we're just going to lightly tap that underneath the eye. Straight away, just tapping this on the skin, it is very finely milled, which is quite nice. It also has kind of like a soft blurring effect as well, which is something I actually really like. It's definitely setting the under eyes quite nicely. I haven't creased or anything either, so we'll see how this one wears out throughout the day, but so far so good. We're gonna go in and cream conceal now. So I have the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I have the shade Toast here. So as you guys saw before, we did use the peach color corrector for under the eyes, but now we're going to contour the face. Now I have used this one already, and I did pick up quite a dark shade in this, so I'm just gonna put a very light amount on my face, but from when I used it, it was really nice. And I like that it has a very thin consistency as well. Now I'm going to go in very lightly with this, only because this one is very pigmented, as you guys can see. Now listen, I know what you guys are thinking. I look absolutely crazy right now. It's because I do. I really wish that I picked up a lighter shade in this, but they didn't have any testers or anything, so I just had to just guess with this item. So yes, I look very bronzed right now, but we're just gonna go with it and just trust the process, guys. Trust the process. But yeah, when I first used this, I literally was like, oh my god, I cannot put this on my face, but it's okay. We're just gonna go for the bronzed look today. Now that we have gone in and cream bronze, I'm just going to quickly touch it up and set it. So I have 3 bronzers that I picked up from Ulta. I have the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. Now I have used this in the past before and I love it, so I definitely had to pick another one up. And I also have the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Bronze It Bronzer. And then I also have the Buxom Staycation Vibes Bronzer. Now we definitely don't have Buxom in Australia, so I'm going to go in with this one. I have the shade Rooftop Tan here. Now I've heard really good things about Buxom just as a brand in general, and I'm very excited to try this one. So this one actually says on the packet that it's a primer infused bronzer, which is cool. I've never used a primer infused bronzer before, but this is what it looks like here. Really nice. So I'm just gonna go in with my bronzing brush and just honestly lightly just set this cream bronzer. So far it actually feels really, really nice. It feels very smooth on the skin, really soft. It is just a plain like matte bronzer, so yeah, nothing too crazy, but I do like the color as well. I think it definitely matches my skin tone, and that is literally all I'm gonna do. Okay, so now that we've done kind of majority of the base, we're gonna go in with blush now, which is my favorite step of makeup, as you guys know. Now I do have 2 here. I have the Milani Luminoso Baked Blush, which is a cult favorite in the makeup world. And I also have the Benefit Shelly Blush here, which is a really beautiful hot coral color, which I'm obsessed with. Now I feel like I'm gonna go in with the Benefit one just because I just love this color and I really want to put it on my face today. So I'm just gonna use my tapered blush brush and we're just going to focus this mainly just on the top parts of our cheeks today, just to really kind of pull the face really nicely. I'm just gonna put just a little bit on the tip of my nose just to give me that sunburnt look, which is honestly like a trend right now, I feel like, but I love it. But this color, guys, I mean, Benefit always make really beautiful blushes in my opinion, and this color is just stunning. I think it's going to be a favorite for this summer as well, so I am all here for it. And yeah, as you can see, I'm just putting it all over my face at this point because I love it. But yeah, 10 out of 10, honestly. Okay, so now that we've done our base, we're gonna go in with the eyes now, and the palette that I picked up from Ulta is the ColourPop California Love palette. Now, as soon as I saw this, I honestly had to pick it up because as you guys can see, just the color story of this is right up my alley. This just screams summer, party, vacation. I absolutely love everything about this. I feel like it has a really good mixture of like mattes and shimmery glitter shades as well. Just brought you guys in a little bit closer just so you can see how these eyeshadows perform. But like I said, I've got the shade Laguna and the Bay mixed together, and I'm just going to softly blow these 2 shades out on the eyelid. I really want just a soft and simple look today, so I'm just blowing out these 2 shades Nothing crazy, but as you guys can see, they are very pigmented straight off the bat and they are blending like an absolute dream. Now what I'm going to do is exactly what I'm doing on the top, I'm doing on the bottom. So I'm just using those two shades again, the Bay and Laguna, and just running that underneath the eye just to really make this look blended and cohesive as possible. So now that we have done, I guess, the transition part of the eye, I'm going to go in and kind of do like a little kind of like a liner look. I'm going to go in with these two brown shades here. So I have the shade Mission and I also have the shade Highway 1. I think that's how you say it. But I'm just going in with just like a little soft tapered brush. And I'm pretty much just going to focus this just on the outer edges of my eye. Now, as you guys can see, I'm just stamping the product right up on my lash line just to really build up that color and I guess shape the liner on the eye. I'm going to go in with the shade Diego now and we're just going to put that all over the eye. I'm just going to be using my finger for this as well. Now, that just straight off the bat is so pigmented. So let's see how this looks. Okay, I've just put that shimmer shade on the eyelid now and it's definitely very beautiful. It's just a really soft bronzy gold color and I feel like it's complemented this eye look perfectly. So far I'm loving this palette so much. I think you guys will really like it too if you love very warm like bronzy tones, and this palette is absolutely perfect for that. I think this was quite affordable as well from memory, so yeah, ColourPop can do no wrong in my eyes. So now I'm going to go in with some liner and I have this baby here. So this is the NYX Epic Wear liner stick in the shade Deepest Brown, and I'm pretty much just going to go in with this and touch up the shadow liner that we did earlier before. So I'm not even going to do anything crazy with this. I'm literally just touching it up on the top, and I'm going to use this in my waterline as well. Now I really love how creamy and buttery this liner is, and I really like the shade of brown as well. So as you guys can see, I've just gone from the outer edge of my eye to the middle of my eye here just to really make it very sultry. And I feel like it's just really just made the eyes pop in my opinion. This is really, really good considering how cheap it was. Okay, so now that we've done majority of the face now, we're actually almost at the end of this video. We're gonna go in with the lips. Now I do have another ColourPop item here. This is the ColourPop Lippy Pencil and I have the shade Oh Snap here. So I'm hoping this one fits the look really well. It definitely has more of like a pinky tint to it, but we'll just see what it looks like. So I'm literally just gonna go in with this and just line my lips. I do like to overline just a tiny bit, so I only do this mainly just on the Cupid's bow on the top of my lip. This liner is so buttery and so creamy. It's literally just gliding on my lips like a dream. The only thing is that it is very like almost like a purpley pink color, which is not bad, but it's not usually a color that I'd go for. I tend to go for more nudie brown colors, which I feel like would have suited this look better, but we're gonna make it work today. But yeah, I really like how creamy it is. I just wish I picked another color. So for the lips themselves, I'm tossing up between these two here. So the first one I have is the Tarte Maracuja Juicy Lip in the shade Hibiscus, and then I also have the Neutrogena Moisture Shine Lip Soother. This has SPF 20 and this is in the shade Glaze 60. I'm actually going to go in with the Neutrogena one today. Just something simple, so see how this one goes. But it's just a really nice clear gloss with a pink tint to it. So I mean, can we just take a moment? This lip gloss is so pretty. I love how smooth and hydrating this lip gloss is. It definitely has a really nice scent to it as well, and it does have a very kind of cooling, tingly feel on the lips too. So I don't think this one is plumping, but I can definitely feel it tingle. I feel like it's definitely tied in very nicely, and it just looks very juicy and healthy. So this one is a 10 out of 10. I almost forgot mascara, so I'm going in with this one. This is the ColourPop Level Up Lengthening Mascara, and this one is actually a brown mascara. Now, I've actually never personally used a brown mascara before, but I feel like it's gonna look really good just because I have very dark features and I feel like sometimes black can be very heavy on my face. So that's why I picked up a brown, and I'm really hoping that this one looks good. But straight away, I'll show you guys what it looks like. So that is the applicator here. What I love about this is that it's actually quite thin, which I feel like is going to be really good to lengthen and volumize the eyelashes. And again, it also has that brown color to it. Okay, I'm just going in with this from the root of the lash and just wriggling it up like so. I think I have found my new favorite mascara. This is honestly insane. I don't know what is in this mascara, but I cannot believe how long they are. They look like legit falsies in my opinion. This just separated and lengthened my lashes so well. I really love the color too. I feel like it's definitely complementing my facial features. This is so pretty. I love the applicator. I love the color. I just love how it honestly just looks on my face. So I feel like this is gonna be my brand new mascara. If you guys see this one, definitely pick it up. Again, this is the Level Up Lengthening Mascara from ColourPop, and I have the shade brown here. This is a godsend. Now guys, we're pretty much at the end of this makeup look now. The last step that I have to do is set the face, and I have this baby here. So this is the Supergoop Resetting Refreshing Mist. Now this does say that it's SPF 40 and it's water and sweat resistant as well. Now the girl that I was speaking with at Ulta highly recommended this item, and she said this was really good. So I'm gonna go in with this now to set the face. Now it does say to shake the bottle before I spray. Let's go in and set this baby up. Whew. That is so fine. Oh my god, that honestly just feels really good. It smells really nice too, actually. It has like the same scent as the lotion that I tried earlier before, just that really soft kind of sunscreen scent, but it's very light. I'll obviously see how my makeup wears throughout the day, but so far this one is really nice. Okay guys, that brings us to the end of today's makeup look. I really hope that you enjoyed this full face of Ulta Beauty makeup. Definitely let me know in the comments below which item was your favorite. But yeah, if you guys did like this video, definitely give it a share, like, comment, and subscribe. But yeah, I love you guys so much. Thank you again for watching. Stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.